Hello and welcome. Today I will show you how to make these wonderful D20s. And of course, as always, we start with a new file. And the first thing you do, of course, is delete the default cube. Because we are not going to need that thing, we are going to need a new mesh. We're going to add a wonderful icosphere. But the thing is, currently it has too many faces. So we're just going to go here and put it to 1. And look at that, we already have 20 faces. What a coincidence. So let's wonderful start and go into viewport shading and give that thing a color. We're going to stick with white, but because we are going to make a multicolored dice. So we're going to press tab and go to edit and go with Control B to bevel. And now we're just going to bevel it a little bit so we have a little smooth edge there. Now we're going to select one of these sides and we're going to select similars by area, and now we have all these wonderful triangles selected. We're now going to make a new material and make this one red, and we're going to assign this one, and look at that, we now have a red dice. The thing, of course, which is currently missing is the numbers. So we're going to add wonderful text. Let's go and look it from above. There we go. We're going to press tab and we're going to now the numbers 1 to 20, and I see that we don't really have a good one, so we're just going to quickly change the font. Let's go and use Arial, and now we have some numbers that actually look like numbers. So let's go and start, and now we're going to type all the numbers. I will make also some space between them so we have in the end enough space between them in order to not let them interfere. So there we go, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're just going to fill this up until we are done. 16, 17, 18, nearly done, 19 and 20. There we go, and we now have a bunch of numbers. Next, we're going to grab a wonderful camera, go into edit, and make the wonderful, not this one, I want you. And a wonderful change the rotation to 0, so it's just looking down. Let's press 0 to go into camera view and just pull this thing over here with the G so it's above it. We can also maybe zoom out a bit. There we go. We want the whole thing to be seen. And also let's grab a wonderful and put it above that. Then we get into the settings. I'll light and just make 2 spaces there so we have nice numbers. And now we're just going to press F12 and get the render result. There we go. We now have all numbers. We're going to save this one. We have an image on our desktop. Now back to our wonderful thing. We're going to click on our cube and we're going to open the shading tab. Now add an image texture. And we're going to open the image that we just saved, and now we're just going to plug them in. As you can see, we now have technically texture, but not really the stuff we want. That's just wonderful. Add these texture coordinate mapping. If you don't have the Wrangler option, if you have the Wrangler option enabled, you can press Ctrl+3 and just edit, or just add them manually. Problem, we need some color, so just going to add a mixed color. I'm just going to plug this one in. We're going to make a wonderful red. There we go. Now it is red. Thing is still missing. It's still not, because all the numbers are in the wrong position. So just open a new window. We just need this one for a little bit now, and go to the re-editor. Let's choose our wonderful numbers and we're going to press tab here. Now we can see we have all the fields selected, and now we're just going to select the field. You can see it's also selected here, and now we're just going to give the numbers. I did not look up if this is the right position that I'm currently choosing. I trust you that you will be able to put them in the right position, or just say that you don't care, whatever you feel comfortable with. So be aware that it could be the wrong side, but hey, I'm just showing you how it's done. I trust you that you can fix it by yourself. Also, now we're just going to select every single one of them and just align them. Just make sure that you don't have something double. Let's make this one a little bit bigger. You can see that we have the spaces between all the stuff, so we have enough space in order to make them not, interfere, that we have something like this. So let's just go. Now we're 12. Let's go here. 13. We go number 14. This one is still empty. Let's go for 15. This one can be 16. 17, 18, number 19, and number 20. And with that, I see we have one that is missing. Oh, god damn it. 1, 2, 3. I think 4, 5. I don't see a 6, I think. There we go. You will become the number 6. And with that, we now have a wonderful D20 that is, well, looking decent. Of course, you can align this one. I was looking at the research material and they're kind of facing up. I'm not sure if that's correct, but who cares? I'm sure you can figure that out. So let's give this one a little bit more substance and give this one a little bit of a bump. Let's go and get us a bump. We're going to plug this one into the normal, and we're going to plug this one in as well, so we can see we now have a little bit of substance. I think they're going inwards. I actually have never seen a D20 in real life, so who knows? But of course now it's looking a little bit better. And well, that's already it. I hope you liked this one, and see you hopefully on the next one.